In this tutorial video, we're going to see what the concept of generics is in Java. Now, generics add a way to specify concrete types to general purpose classes and methods that operated an object before. So, Java generic methods and generic classes enable programmers to specify with a single method declaration, a set of related methods, or with a single class declaration, a set of related types, respectively. So using Java generic concept, we might write a generic method for sorting an array of objects, then invoke the generic method with integer arrays, double arrays, string arrays, and so on to sort the array elements. So it probably sounds a bit abstract, so we're going to look at an example using collections that we saw in the previous chapter. So in this case, we're going to be using an array list collection. So just keep in mind that generics can be used with other classes than the collection classes. We'll be seeing an example of using generics with other classes in the next video. But it's easiest to show the basics using a collection. So the list interface represents a list of object instances. This means we could put any object into a list. So as an example here, we've created an array list here, and we are adding different types of objects, so in this case an integer type and a string type, into our array list. So because any object could be added, you would also have to cast any objects obtained from these objects. So for instance here we're obliged to cast in order to be able to get the object from the corresponding index here. So very often you only use a single type with a collection. So for instance, you only keep strings or something else in the collection and not mixed types like I did here in this example. So with Java generics features, you can set the type of the collection to limit what kind of objects can be inserted into the collection. So in this case, as you can see, we've limited only the string type for our array list here. So our array list only accepts string types. And additionally, you don't have to cast, as you can see here, you don't have to cast the values you obtain from the collection. So that's the concept, the basic concept behind generics. For more details on generics, you can go to the official Java documentation or on their Oracle website at this link here.